Welcome to Crafty Hints. I'm Chantel. Today I'm taking part in the Look for Less challenge that's hosted by Yami from the Latina next door. Her co-host is Jelena from the Blondie next door. You should definitely check out both of their channels. They have some wonderful DIYs, and Yami's remodeling her house and adding some DIYs for that as well. So they will be linked below, as well as a playlist for others that have decided to take part in this challenge. This week, I'm doing two. One is a dupe from Pottery Barn and one is from Birch Lane. So I hope you enjoy these. Let's get to the first project. This sign sells for $149 over at Pottery Barn, but I know we can do better. So I grabbed this sign from the Dollar Tree. I took off the strings, gave it a little bit of spackling to fill the holes, and a light sanding. Next, I'm going to use a little bit of this home decor wax. You could definitely use a Waverly Antique wax. I was hoping it would cover the board better, but this is that particle board, so it's not really going to absorb it very well, so I decided to switch over to truffle. Okay, and now you want this to fully dry. After that, we're going to do a bit of a reverse stencil. So I cut this out with my Cricut, but you could definitely print this out on a sheet of paper and then attach it to some contact paper and cut it out with an X-Acto knife. I've definitely done that for scrapbooking in the past, and that works. Now I'm just putting the decal on my board. Depending how your board absorbs the paint, you might want to put Mod Podge down before you add the decal. This is a stencil decal, so it is made to lift easily. Now I will just use a dauber with some ivory chalk paint, and after I daub that on, I will let it set for just a little bit and then go over it with a dry brush technique. You want this to dry a bit. You want it just past tacky, so you know that the paint might be a little bit wet underneath, but you want to start removing your stencil at that point so that it doesn't dry right in with the paint. So you have to be very careful as you're picking these off, but it's a little bit therapeutic. So I will let you watch the process. Now with this decal, you might have a little bit of paint that pulls up, but just go back in with a fine brush and just fill in those little spots. It doesn't take too much to get this done. Okay, I think that this turned out to be a pretty good dupe. As you can see here, side by side we have the Pottery Barn and then my sign. $149, or for $2 you can do it too. Our next project comes from Birch Lane, and it's this little banner. So I made two printables, one with leaves and one without leaves. Theirs didn't have leaves, but I thought it added just a little bit of something. So I will give you the printable for this linked down in the description box. So make sure and grab those if you'd enjoy having these banners. Supplies for this are very easy. I printed this on a piece of cardstock, and then I have 2 jumbo craft sticks from Walmart. So you're just going to mark that and cut off the ends and then simply sand them. And then we'll glue them at the top and the bottom. And to match the one from Birch Lane, I'll also use some Nautical Rope. You'll want to add just a little bit of glue to the end of these so that they don't unravel. And then give it a little bit of a pinch so that it holds it together. Next, you'll just glue this to the back of the banner. Which of the projects did you like best today? This one was pretty simple, but I think they each make their own statement. So please leave me a comment below, as I'd love to hear what you think. And it's as easy as that. Here's without the leaves, and here's with the leaves. You'll be able to take your pick. Make this how you'd like it. All right, and here is the final. Now, if we take a look at Birch Lane's, theirs was $23, and here's ours for about a quarter worth of materials. Thank you so much. I appreciate you watching. Please leave a comment below. If you enjoyed what you saw today, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you.